Awakening Your Ikigai, How the Japanese Wake Up to Joy and Purpose Every Day by Ken Mogi, is a book discussing the concept of Ikigai, which is a philosophy that helps people find their purpose and meaning in life. It discusses the 5 pillars of Ikigai throughout its 10 chapters, and ways to cultivate and appreciate the small joys in life, and how the pursuit of Ikigai can lead to rewards and a happier, more fulfilled life. The book also delves deep into Japan's cultural heritage and traditions to clarify what Ikigai entails and how it can be applied in contemporary life. Chapter 1 introduces the concept of Ikigai. Mogi explains that Ikigai is not necessarily a grand, ultimate goal, but rather a reason to get up in the morning that gives one an ongoing motivation to live their life. The chapter explores the origins of Ikigai, tracing its roots back to the Okinawan island of Ajimai, where the concept was first documented. Mogi also touches upon the distinctions between Ikigai and similar concepts such as the American passion or the European raison d'être. The author emphasizes that Ikigai is a multifaceted concept that varies from person to person and suggests that finding one's Ikigai requires self-discovery and introspection. To help readers begin their own journey toward discovering their Ikigai, Mogi offers questions and exercises that encourage introspection and self-awareness. The chapter concludes with a discussion of how Japan's aging population suggests an urgent need to rediscover Ikigai. Mogi explains that the sense of purpose and motivation offered by Ikigai is essential to maintaining happiness and longevity, making it a valuable concept for contemporary society. Chapter 2 is about finding one's reason to get up in the morning. Mogi starts by acknowledging that some people struggle to get out of the bed, while others are eager to start their day. He explains that Ikigai is a source of ongoing motivation that gives people the appetite for life, allowing them to approach each day with eagerness. Mogi emphasizes that one's reason to get up in the morning doesn't have to be a grand or noble goal, but can be a small daily ritual. He shares examples from the Japanese culture, such as savoring a cup of tea or spending time with family, that illustrate how seemingly small activities can bring joy and a sense of purpose to one's life. The chapter highlights the importance of developing healthy habits and routines to make getting up in the morning easier. Mogi introduces the Japanese concept of kodawari, meaning attentive focus, which emphasizes the power of small details when combined to create a greater whole. Applying kodawari to daily routines can help make them more enjoyable and meaningful. Mogi also shares insights from successful businesspeople, athletes, and artists who have found their Ikigai by pursuing their passions and building daily rituals around them. The chapter concludes with Mogi's suggestion to start with small, manageable changes in order to cultivate a sense of purpose and joy. By focusing on small joys, developing healthy routines, and pursuing one's passions, Mogi believes that people can find their Ikigai and approach each day with enthusiasm. Chapter 3 discusses the benefits of thinking small. Mogi explains how the Japanese mentality values attention to detail and perfection in small things to create a larger sense of beauty and meaning. He cites the example of the Japanese tea ceremony, which embodies the principles of kodawari and focuses on the ritual of making and serving tea as an art form. The chapter argues that by focusing on small details and taking pride in one's work, people can develop a deeper appreciation for life's pleasures. This mindset can lead to a sense of fulfillment despite life's challenges and difficulties. Mogi also discusses the benefits of micro-ambition, which involves focusing on small, achievable goals rather than grandiose aspirations. By setting and achieving realistic goals, people can build self-esteem and create a sense of momentum that can propel them forward. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the value of considering the small things in life and cultivating an appreciation for them. By applying the principles of kodawari to one's daily routines and finding fulfillment in small joys, individuals can find meaning and a sense of purpose in their lives. Overall, thinking small can be a powerful tool to awaken one's Ikigai and lead to a more joyful, fulfilling life. Chapter 4 explores the sensory beauty of Ikigai. Mogi contends that Ikigai is not only a matter of purpose or passion, but also about experiencing the sensory pleasure and beauty in life. He explains how the Japanese culture values the sensory experience of everyday life and finds beauty in even the simplest objects. The chapter examines the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, which finds beauty in imperfection and transience. Mogi explains how wabi-sabi can be applied to daily life as an appreciation of the imperfect beauty of objects and the ephemeral nature of life itself. Mogi also explores the idea of mindfulness and how being present in the moment can heighten one's sensory experience. Mindfulness exercises can help individuals focus on the present moment and appreciate the beauty in ordinary things. The chapter concludes with the notion that by focusing on the sensory experience of daily life, individuals can learn to appreciate the beauty in imperfection and transience. This mindset can lead to a deeper appreciation of the present moment and increase one's overall sense of well-being. Ikigai, therefore, is not only about purpose and passion but also about experiencing and savoring the sensory beauty of life. In Chapter 5, Mogi discusses the concept of flow and creativity. He explains that flow is a state of mind where individuals are fully engaged and absorbed in the activity they are doing, experiencing a sense of timelessness and deep satisfaction. He contends that finding flow is an important aspect of awakening one's ikigai and enhancing one's well-being. Mogi highlights the importance of identifying one's creative strengths and finding activities that enable one to experience flow. He shares the example of a chef who discovered his creative strengths by experimenting with different flavors and techniques in the kitchen. By identifying what he was best at and finding ways to hone his skills, the chef was able to experience flow and create unique and memorable culinary experiences. The chapter also discusses the idea of beginner's mind, which is a Zen concept that emphasizes the importance of approaching activities with a sense of openness and curiosity. By approaching activities with a beginner's mind, individuals can maintain a sense of wonder and excitement, leading to a greater sense of creativity and well-being. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of finding flow and engaging in creative activities as a way to awaken one's ikigai. Identifying one's creative strengths, maintaining a beginner's mind, and actively seeking out opportunities for flow can lead to a more joyful and fulfilling life. The Chapter 6 explores the concept of sustainability as it relates to ikigai. Mogi argues that the Japanese culture values sustainability, both in terms of the environment and in individual actions and lifestyles. The chapter discusses the Japanese ideas of madanai and katazukuru. Madanai is an expression of regret at the waste of resources, while katazukuru means to tidy up and put things in order. These concepts emphasize the importance of using resources wisely and being mindful of one's impact on the environment. Mogi suggests that living a sustainable lifestyle can contribute to a sense of purpose and well-being, as individuals are more connected to their environment and have a greater sense of responsibility towards future generations. Mogi also explores the connection between sustainability and community. The Japanese concept of Satoyama emphasizes the importance of maintaining a symbiotic relationship between humans and the environment. Communities work together to sustain the environment and ensure a steady supply of resources. By prioritizing sustainability, communities can create a sense of shared purpose and responsibility, leading to greater well-being for all. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the importance of sustainability as a foundational element of ikigai. By embracing sustainability, individuals can create a more fulfilling and purposeful life. Living mindfully and responsibly can contribute to a sense of connection and community, and help individuals feel that their actions are part of something greater than themselves. The next chapter discusses the process of finding one's purpose in life. Mogi contends that discovering one's ikigai is a lifelong journey that requires self-reflection and exploration. The chapter outlines several steps individuals can take to discover their ikigai. Mogi suggests starting with identifying personal values and interests, and then thinking about how those values and interests can be used to make a positive impact in the world. He encourages individuals to take risks and embrace new experiences, as these can open up new opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Mogi also emphasizes the importance of gratitude in the process of discovering one's purpose. By acknowledging and appreciating the people, experiences, and opportunities in life, individuals can cultivate a sense of positivity and fulfillment, which can lead to a clearer sense of purpose. The chapter includes several exercises individuals can use to explore their personal values and interests, as well as suggestions for identifying meaningful goals and objectives. Mogi encourages readers to embrace the process of self-discovery, and not to be discouraged by setbacks or failures along the way. The Chapter 8 explores the idea that adversity and challenges can be opportunities for growth and transformation. Mogi argues that dealing with difficult situations can build resilience and deepen one's sense of purpose. The chapter discusses the concept of arigamama, which means, to accept things as they are. Mogi suggests that accepting difficult circumstances can be empowering, as it allows individuals to focus their energy on finding solutions rather than dwelling on problems. He encourages readers to embrace the challenges they face in life, and to view them as opportunities for growth and learning. Mogi also explores the idea of post-traumatic growth, which is the phenomenon of individuals experiencing personal growth and transformation as a result of experiencing trauma. He suggests that this growth can occur when individuals are able to find meaning and purpose in their experiences, and use those experiences as a catalyst for positive change. The chapter includes several exercises individuals can use to build resilience and cope with difficult situations. Mogi suggests practicing mindfulness, setting achievable goals, and seeking social support as ways to cultivate resilience during challenging times. In the Chapter 9, Ken Mogi is focused on the concept of yutori, a uniquely Japanese approach to life that emphasizes a sense of spaciousness, simplicity, and balance. The chapter discusses the pressures of modern life, which can lead to stress, burnout, and a sense of disconnection. Mogi suggests that embracing the principles of yutori can help individuals to slow down, create balance, and find greater enjoyment and fulfillment in their daily lives. The chapter outlines several ways individuals can cultivate more yutori in their lives, such as simplifying possessions and commitments, creating daily rituals and routines, and spending more time in nature. Mogi also suggests the importance of embracing unstructured time, and allowing oneself space and time for creative exploration and personal growth. Mogi emphasizes that practicing yutori can have wide-ranging benefits, from reducing stress and anxiety to fostering greater creativity and productivity. He suggests that by embracing yutori, individuals can find a greater sense of connection and purpose in their lives, and experience a greater sense of joy and fulfillment in their daily activities. The chapter concludes by suggesting that practicing yutori is an ongoing process, and that individuals should continually evaluate and adjust their approach to life in order to create a sense of balance and well-being. By embracing the principles of yutori, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of connection to oneself, others, and the natural world, leading to a more fulfilling and purposeful life. In the last chapter, Mogi discusses the importance of self-acceptance in cultivating a sense of purpose and fulfillment in life. Mogi argues that accepting oneself for who they are, including one's strengths, weaknesses, and imperfections, is essential to discovering one's Ikigai. The chapter explores several factors that can contribute to feelings of self-doubt and insecurity, including societal pressures, negative self-talk, and the fear of failure. Mogi suggests that by recognizing and confronting these factors, individuals can begin to cultivate a greater sense of self-acceptance. The chapter includes several exercises for building self-acceptance and self-compassion, such as practicing gratitude, reframing negative thoughts, and embracing vulnerability. Mogi also discusses the importance of self-care, and of setting boundaries and priorities that align with one's values and needs. Mogi argues that by embracing oneself fully, including accepting both one's strengths and weaknesses, individuals can experience a greater sense of inner peace and purpose. He suggests that self-acceptance is an ongoing process, one that requires regular self-reflection and a willingness to confront one's fears and doubts. The chapter concludes by emphasizing the personal nature of self-acceptance and self-discovery. Each individual must embark on their own journey towards self-acceptance, embracing their unique strengths, weaknesses, and quirks. By doing so, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment in life.